Hey friends. Okay, so today we are going to cover, let me get it open. I made it go away. Okay, today we're going to move on to lesson 2. So we're on unit 8, lesson 2, and this is going to be quadratic regression. So again, you're just adding these to your table of contents you already have, so you should have all your unit 7 stuff and unit 6 stuff above this. And we're going to do quadratic regression, which means we're going to use the calculator. We've done regression in the calculator before. We've used it for linear regression. So you have calculators like this on your Chromebooks, and you should be using them. You can't do this on just a regular calculator, okay? You need to use the one on your Chromebook. So let me see if I can get all my stuff here. All right, so we have steps here. The steps, you just follow them exactly as it says, and you'll be able to do this regression. So we're going to do number 1, and we're going to follow the steps. So the table below shows below represents the price profit of the concert tickets for Wing Stadium. Use the steps to the left or above, right? Find the quadratic regression equation where X is represented by the ticket price and Y is the average profit for the Wing Stadium. So really, I just want to make an equation for all the stuff on this table. And we're going to do it using these steps. So step 1 says select stat. Let me see if I can make this smaller. Here we go. Step 1, we're going to select stat. So that's this key right here. And then we're going to do enter for edit. And we're going to see this table. So now we're on step 2. We're going to enter X values in L1 and Y values in L2. So looking at my table here, I'm going to put all of the X values. So the first column is going to go in L1. The second column is going to go in L2. So over here, I'm going to do 25, enter, 35, enter, 50, 60, and 75. And then on the next one, I'm going to put 15,000, 25,000, 75,000, 60,000, and 30,000. One more. There we go. Okay, so I've got the table into my calculator. Step 3 tells me select stat. So I'm going to hit stat again. I'm going to right arrow over to calculate. And we're going to go down and select quadratic. So before we were doing linear regression. So we were doing straight lines. Now we're doing quadratic regression because we're dealing with quadratics. So we're going to come down here to quadratic. Went too far. And hit enter. And then you're going to hit enter all the way down to the bottom to calculate. And it gives you all these nifty little numbers. So what are we going to do with those numbers? Our quadratic equations look like y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. And we see that right here at the top of our screen on our calculator. And then it tells us a is going to be this number, b is going to be this number, and c is going to be this number. So for now, we're going to round these numbers to make our lives a little bit easier today. So my a value is negative 70.7. So negative 70.70, because we're talking about money, so I'm going to go 2 cents. But 697 rounds up to 70. X squared. Then plus my b value is 7,546.46. X minus my c value is, I'm going to write it underneath here because I'm going to run out of room. 1,000. Nope, that's way bigger than 136,832.85. So this is my equation. All right. Then we have number 2. We can do the same thing. So every time you do this, you want to clear out your calculator. So second plus 712. And we're going to go stat. Here we go. There we go. Enter for edit. We're going to put the first column in L1. So 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5. Then in L2, we're going to put the second column, so 0, 78.1, 99.8, 84.4, 50.1, 15.6. Then we're going to do stat, go over to calculate. We'll go down to 5. We're doing quadratic regression. Hit enter. Go down to calculate and hit enter again. And here we go. So we're going to have y equals, internet's lagging really bad right now, negative 56.21 x squared plus 139.31 x plus 9.35. I guess it's not going to load. What the heck? Well, I don't know what happened here. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here, but hopefully you get the idea based on this equation. Oh, there it goes. Okay, there it is. So check that really quick. Make sure you're good on that. Okay, so I want to go back to, I don't have it open. I need to open it. I want to go back to the assignment we were working on yesterday. So the project, the test grade. Nope, this is not. I'm in the wrong class. Sorry, guys. Should have had this open. The internet is struggling today, I guess. The Wi-Fi. I don't know why this is even open. What is happening right now? I have to crop my video, redo it. Okay. All right, so back on the project. I kind of left you hanging on that first, or that slide number 3. So I'm going to see if I can get it back open again. I can show you how to finish it. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I'm very, very sorry. This is being ridiculous. Okay, so back on this problem from yesterday. I kind of left you hanging. So we have this table and we need to find the equation and the y-intercept. So now we know how to find an equation based on our table. So I can take my table and I can put it in here. So I'm going to do second plus 712 to clear out my calculator. And then I'm going to do stat. And enter for edit. And I'm going to put my X's in my L1 and my Y's in L2. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in L1. And then 0, negative, oops, no, clear. Make sure you use this -3, -4, -3, and 0. And then stat, over to calc. We're doing quad reg. Go down to calculate. And here we go. So we're going to have y equals 1x squared minus 6x plus 5. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to look at the equations down here at the bottom. So slide with all the equations. No equations here. Oh, those are the y-intercepts. Okay, so I have my equations here, and I'm going to look at this slide. I'm going to find the one that has these numbers on it. If it'll let me look at it. Okay, so we're looking for the one that has 1, -6, and 5. Well, here's 1, -6, and 5. I'm going to go through and make sure I don't see that on any of my other slides. I do not, so that's my equation. So I can right click, cut. I'm going to close my calculator out. I'm done with it for now. Maybe it'll make my computer go a little bit faster. Maybe that's what slows it down. Come back up here. I'm going to paste. This is the equation. So now the only thing I have left to do is find the y-intercept. Well, we know from yesterday's lesson, or from Wednesday's lesson, that when I plug in 0 for all of my x's, that tells me what my y-intercept is. So if this is 0 and this is 0, this is going to be 0 minus 0 plus 5. So it's going to be y equals 5. So my y-intercept is going to be at 0, 5, which is right here. So I'm going to cut and paste. Another way to find your y-intercept, or if you have your equation, you can find all of these other things by typing this into Desmos and clicking on it. You can just click on your y-intercept. Okay, so I finished one of these problems with you. You guys have the rest of them to do. Okay, I'm not going to work any more problems with you. You should be able to do this. We are going to be working on this over the next few days. So if you don't see assignments posted, that means you need to be working on this project. This is a test grade for this unit. This is the test grade for this unit. So make sure you get it done and turn it in on time. All right, have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.